Broadcasting live from the Albay PIO News Center, providing you the most exclusive news update from all over the province. This is News at 12. In the local scene, the Commission on Elections Albay has activated a provincial committee on Kontrabigay to strengthen its campaign against vote buying and selling in the upcoming elections. This initiative was announced during the second Provincial Joint Security Control Center Command Conference on February 13 at the Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Albay Session Hall. The committee is led by Attorney Maria Oria C. Bobunao, the Provincial Election Supervisor for COMELEC Albay. The committee includes key members such as the heads of the Albay Provincial Police Office, Armed Forces of the Philippines, DepEd Albay, the Office of the Provincial Prosecutor, the Albay Public Attorney's Office, the Integrated Bar of the Philippines, PPCRV NOMFREL, the Provincial Social Welfare and Development Office, COA, CSC Albay, and the NBI. Law school deans from Bicol College, Bicol University, and the University of Santo Tomas are also part of the Kontrabigay Committee. This initiative is part of the COMELEC's ongoing efforts to ensure clean and fair elections by addressing potential incidents of vote buying and selling, the misuse of state resources, and illegal campaign practices. The COMELEC has established the Kontrabigay Committee to safeguard vital documents and evidence for complaints and to carry out legal actions regarding such violations. In other story, the Provincial Advisory Committee has adopted a resolution encouraging the Department of Labor and Employment Albay and the Department of Social Welfare and Development Albay to continue referring potential beneficiaries for the government internship program. A memorandum of agreement has been established between DOLE and DSWD to formalize this partnership regarding the referral for FOPI's beneficiaries to the GIP. As part of this initiative, the province facilitated communication with and interviews for targeted applicants and conducted orientation sessions. During the council's meeting in November, the rates and the number of households graduating from DSWD's FOPI's program in Albay were discussed. It was reported that 50 4Ps beneficiaries would participate in the DOLE government internship program. This joint resolution aimed at a continuing progressive and meaningful engagement to provide more opportunities for the target clientele. It was approved on Tuesday, February 11, during the PAC's first quarter meeting. In the national scene, the Bureau of Customs announced that it collected 931.04 billion pesos in revenues for 2024. In a recent statement, the Bureau confirmed that it successfully achieved its revenue targets despite challenges stemming from tariff reductions on rice and certain electronic vehicles, as well as the delay of key reforms, including the excise tax on pickup trucks, mandated by the Capital Market Promotion Efficiency Act. Various sports played a significant role in surpassing revenue goals for the year, notably Legazpi, Tacloban, Ninoy Aquino International Airport, Clark, and Cagayan de Oro. Additionally, the BOZ generated 2.71 billion pesos through voluntary disclosure applications and post-clearance audits. The agency emphasized that these revenues are vital for the country's development as they underpin essential public services and align with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr.'s vision for Bagong Pilipinas. In 2024, the BOZ launched digital payment initiatives to enhance stakeholder experiences and improve operational efficiency. A key feature in the electronic payment portal system established under Customs Memorandum Order 06-2024, which allows all stakeholders to make online payments for customs taxes and duties. The BOC also strengthened its digital payment framework by partnering with Maya Philippines Incorporated and Land Bank's Link Biz Portal, facilitating secure and convenient online transactions as part of its daily operations. In other story, Malacanang has refrained from commenting on the feud between former President Rodrigo Duterte and President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. Cesar Chavez, the acting secretary of the Presidential Communications Office, stated that they will not provide any further comments on the situation. It is important to note that the recent increase in rice prices led Duterte to blame the Marcos administration. Additionally, Duterte reportedly criticized Marcos for allegedly continuing to use illegal narcotics during a proclamation event for his party, the PDP. In other news, on Thursday, the Cambodian ambassador to the Philippines, Pan Puv, expresses gratitude to the Philippine government for its unwavering support and commitment during his time in the country, and this gesture was crucial for the shared interests of both nations. When presenting his letter of credence on May 25, 2022, Pan conveyed his happiness at meeting the president and described his appointment as Cambodia's ambassador to the Philippines as a great honor and privilege. Pan concluded his tour of duty today, following a two-day formal visit by Cambodian Prime Minister Han Manet and his delegation earlier this week. President Marcos welcomed the Cambodian ambassador, especially after his very successful and productive meeting with Han Manet. During their visit, Han Manet and the president agreed to enhance their countries' relationships through trade, education, agriculture, and various investments. The president noted that his previous meetings with Han Manet abroad had also led to fruitful discussions in the Philippines. Diplomatic ties between the Philippines and Cambodia were established in 1957, and since then, their relationship has grown within the robust regional alliance and a framework of bilateral cooperation. And in the news outside the country, U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance criticized European countries for neglecting the issue of rising illegal migration, suppressing a free press, and failing to cooperate with opposition parties within their governments. He made these remarks during his speech at the Munich Security Conference in Germany. While acknowledging that the threat exists in Europe, he emphasized that U.S. President Donald Trump has the capacity or capability to help end the conflict between Russia and Ukraine. Furthermore, he established that the U.S. can tolerate criticism from certain demonstrators while still allowing them to voice their concerns. And finally, in the news outside the country, after being viciously attacked by a 23-year-old Syrian asylum seeker known to authorities as Ahmad G, a 14-year-old kid dies in Austria. Reports state that the event occurred in Villach at approximately 4 p.m. on February 15, and that the suspect stabbed the youngster with a huge knife, killing him and wounding 5 others. Authorities are still looking into the matter to find out if Ahmad G has a co-conspirator and whether the assault is linked to any Islamist endeavors. The witnesses to the incident reported hearing the perpetrator yelling Allahu Akbar as he was starving and laughing. The authorities became concerned about the potential terrorism as a result. Authorities have not yet verified, though, if Ahmad G was responsible for the incident or if it was a terrorist act. It is unclear whether the suspect was already known to the authorities before the incident. However, they looked into his asylum application and his hours in refugee facility. And that's all for the News at 12, February 17, 2025. We'll be back tomorrow for more news updates. And thanks to our news writer, Albay PIO and Dan Rockion. And on the technical side, Chad Bovis. Of course, our Provincial Information Officer, Mary Luduga Castillo. And under the supervision of our Governor, Baby Glenda Ombungao, I am Greg Hallare. Thank you for subscribing.